great recovery, good ways to get out of disadvantage, and of course, great projectile, just good in pretty much every area.
For real, yeah, I'm with you there. And you know what? This is the first unorthodox character that we've seen today in the Bowser Jr. coming out. But then again, there are a few better in the world than Yoda Cage. This is Haze versus Yoda Cage. Winner stays alive. Loser is out of the tournament.
Oh, tries to go for a big call out with that early side B. Does Yoda Cage.
And he's going to get hit by his own gyro that Haze picked up. So this is a match of the item pools. 4 of the 6 characters selected, if you include Rob twice, has item pools.
Yes.
And, you know, we'll talk about Diddy's for a second. Kind of rewriting the meta right now with players like Tweak and Aaron really using Diddy Kong to great effect. And that banana has been good since Brawl and is still good here in Ultimate.
Yep. Absolutely fantastic move. Obviously, hasn't been able to pull out 2 bananas for a while, but still, just having the ability to use an option like that out shield that forces a trip against the opponent is so strong on a character like Diddy, who has such a well-rounded, flexible kit.
Right.
And an excellent frame data.
Yeah, and Diddy Kong has a lot of, you know, things you need to work out for. A really strong burst option in that monkey flip that can mix up as a grab. And they also have that up B that can land into the stage to deal a ton of damage and knock back and take care of stocks as a whole. Excuse me, specifically out of the banana as well. And with Rage, up smash is a strong option. The Meat Gunner's coming out right now, and I feel like this is what everyone was curious to see coming into this one.
Yeah, there's the stealth shot. Forward smash trading, unfortunately, right there.
Only getting one of the weaker hits, and not even the stronger one that would have taken the stock. Yoda Cage right now not taking too much damage with this Meat Gunner, and they're just trying to give himself a little bit of space. But Haze is uncomfortably close to Yoda Cage at all times.
Yeah, and this is part of the problem with not having the charge shot as your primary neutral special pick, is that you don't really have that long-range pressure tool. You can't really force the opponent to approach. Again, that's what we were talking about before. If you're kind of going about your business at the long distances, that side B can just catch you off guard. But there comes the rotor arm coming out from Rob, and this edge guard is still persisting, lad.
Dude, you want to talk about another side B that you can call someone out with? That side B from Haze actually ended up catching Yoda Cage through an air dodge. So, yeah, honestly, I feel like Haze is coming to form with that Rob, and Yoda Cage is just barely breathing on this stock for the Meat Gunner. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so kind of peppering Haze for a little bit of damage with that laser. Now, that laser, by the way, not as much hit stun as Falco's, but, you know, still trips, still disrupts a little bit, and it does a lot more damage. It does like 6 damage per hit.
Yeah, up close, it's definitely a surprisingly high damage move. Of course, similar to other moves like it, the damage does go down with distance.
So Yoda Cage very optimistic about their ability to make a huge run here. I had lunch with them earlier, and they were very confident coming into this today, and as well as watching them play a little bit last night. I'm surprised to see that the Meat Gunner didn't do too much more than about 58% on the Rob, as well as taking the stock away from Haze's Diddy Kong. But here is the moneymaker. Here's the ace, the Bowser Jr., a.k.a. the Morton here. And it's going to be getting that stock too with a nice little Koopaling setup, or the Mecha Koopa. And now there's a Wolf here, and this is a character that Yoda Cage has a lot of experience with.
Yeah, I mean, I suspect that a lot of players at this level have plenty of experience versus Wolf. The character is present in literally every region in the world, and
yeah,
there's always a high-level one to look out for.
A lot of people think of the Koopalings as a counter zoner type of character who, you know, has an item pool, has a lot of stuff to snuff you out from a distance, but that side B has a good burst option. It's got super armor, but it's not going to be enough to save them from the back air. Wolf's back air is ridiculously strong. It's going to be netting Haze game 1. But Yoda Cage showing signs of life there, specifically at the end with their ace.
Yeah, Yoda Cage tried to fade back towards the end, but Haze did a really good job just kind of sniping them out of midair and just not allowing them to get anything started. Swapping out the Rob for a Donkey Kong, the old Yeti with the beautiful white fur this time.
Yes, this is actually Yoda Cage's old Smash 4 main.
Ooh.
Before they picked up Bowser Jr. towards the end of the game's lifespan.
Now that is a bit of a strange switch. Not exactly, you know, Donkey Kong to Bowser Jr. is not the most orthodox transition of characters that I've seen, I must say.
Right. Well, if you met Yoda Cage, you know he's a pretty unorthodox guy as well. And, you know, honestly, that's one of the least confusing things I've seen this man do. But anyway, we're going into game number 2 here on Town and City, one of Yoda Cage's favorite stages with this character. But that side B has been proven to be a bit of a non-factor here. It's got super armor if you hit the cart. As if you hit Morton in the face, he's going to get hit out of that option.
Yep.
And that's exactly what Haze has been doing. Mounting the pressure really high already. 99%, almost 100 onto Yoda Cage before they even take one character off. And this is Yoda Cage's best character.
Wow. Swiftly dropping that banana. You barely even saw it happen. Able to get that forward smash afterwards, but still can't count Yoda Cage's Morton Jr. out just yet.
No, you never can. He has cart back, so he'll be able to recover. But unfortunately, he's going to be caught on that platform with a forward air. And now we see Yoda Cage going on to their second character already. Their ace is gone.
Yeah, this Diddy Kong from Haze honestly looking incredibly impressive so far. Even in that game 1 where it didn't quite do this much, it's still overall very clearly a practice Diddy Kong.
Yeah, it definitely is. And there's the cell shot. Not going to be killing just yet. A little bit more percent, and it might have done such a thing.
Yeah.
Maybe the ceiling was a little bit lower too. But we take those if you're a Haze fan. And Haze coming in strong with a lot of pressure, forcing Yoda Cage off stage again. But there's the cell shot. Going to be taking that stock. And now we see an even game. But if you look at the percentages, you'll know that that is not quite the situation.
Yeah, one couple solid hits from Rob will be the end of the Yoda Cage's stock, or just one with that gigantic back air, and now it's up to the Yeti to take out 2 titanic characters in Rob and Wolf.
Yes, 2 very good combo characters that DK tends to struggle with because of their weight and their size. And right now the Rob is proving to be a little bit too much for Yoda to handle. 79% unanswered almost, and the combos keep continuing here, Viram.
Yeah, across the stage, it's just suffocating right now from Haze. Looking incredibly strong. The up air dragged out, and the forward air is just so hard for DK to escape disadvantage versus this unrelenting force. And the side B to close it out. Haze takes it 2-0 over Yoda Cage.
Wow, that was a commanding game 2. Game 1 looked a little bit close, specifically with the Bowser Jr. coming out, but getting rid of the Bowser Jr. early with the Diddy Kong, amazing. What an insane play there from my man Haze, who punches the ticket into the next round of competition, top 16 on the loser side of things.
Very, very well done to Haze right there, but I believe that is going to be our final set of this